I'm very particular when it comes to diet. I would just starve if my competition is like 5 hours long.
Surfing, you can go on a full tummy and go surf.
If I'm going on a full tummy, I'm going to fall asleep. There's no way I can play.
Hi there.
Hello?
I met you.
Thomas.
Before I'm a surfer.
I am 25 and I play computer games.
Let's go.
Alright.
Is gaming a legit sport?
I think sport to me has always been defined as something physical. So I don't actually think it's a legit sport. That's why we coined the term esports.
In the sports that we do, we use our physical self to achieve speed, time, and height, and distance, and all that. Yeah. It's different from you're mostly using brain power.
Do esports belong at the SEA Games and the Olympics?
I really feel that your smart games or that should have your own league, and not be grouped together with the SEA Games as well, because it's a different thing altogether.
Esports and normal sports, they share the exact same factors that is required of you to be good at it. And hence, when it comes to that competition factor and dedication factor, I think it should belong in SEA Games and Olympics.
Well,
do you have a special pre-competition diet?
I think you need to have a lot of carbohydrate intake. Okay. A lot, because that needs energy. Surfing, you can go on a full tummy and go surf. But swimming, you need to prepare way ahead.
So I'm very particular when it comes to diet. I would just starve if my competition is like 5 hours long. And then I'll only eat before and after. Yeah. If I'm going on a full tummy, I'm going to fall asleep. There's no way I can play. I balance out sugar, so I don't eat chocolate.
Yeah, you need those things to get ahead. Yeah, really, for sure. What do you do to prepare and get in shape for a major competition?
Wow, okay, I do a lot of things. I practice about 6 to 8 hours a day on the game. I study a lot, basically from other people, trying to get new strategies and apply them to myself. I play basketball every week. I go for runs. Any kind of stamina training that allows my adrenaline to be at the same level as competitions.
For the surfing part, we don't get into the kind of preparation like you. Mostly it's physical, and then studying the wave and trying to visually position yourself where you want to be on that wave.
I feel like you're very confident when you go to a
competition. When I go, I'm very prepared already, mentally, physically. And then when it's competition day, you just surf like any other day,
Yeah.
Nothing. No.
That's nice. For me, I'm super nervous. I'm always nervous. Any things you do or bring for good luck before a competition. First of all is my exact keyboard and mouse and headset from home. So it's like if you're gonna fight a war, you need your own sword, you don't take someone else's sword. So I listen to like rap music, like things to hype myself up.
When I listen to this Hawaiian music, it relates to the wave, So when I get onto that, I think of myself riding the wave, listening to the music.
You're like Bruce Lee, be one with water.
Something like that. I have my favorite board. It's a 9'6", and I always keep using because it gives me all the good rides, and I'm very comfortable on it. Do you have fans? What are surfing, gaming fans like?
I think I do have fans. I've bumped into people who recognize me from games as well. I feel like the community is very tight-knit. So if a gamer fan comes out to talk to me about it, they would know a bit about the game, and immediately you can strike up some conversation.
For me, I don't have any fans at all. I'm not a superstar, nothing. I just surf, Before, when I was a swimmer, I used to have people who knew me. There are so many surfers in the world. You got to be a really superstar to be recognized.
If you had a fan club, what would it be called?
Let's say Mike Surf Shack.
Mike Surf Shack?
Yeah.
Oh, Surf Shack.
Yeah.
Oh man, yours sounds so proper that I feel embarrassed about mine. So my gamer handle is Blysk. So if I had a fan club, I would call it Blyskits. It's like biscuits, but...
What is the biggest misconception about what you do?
For esports, it's definitely that it's just a bunch of people playing games. I think that's the biggest misconception, because the amount of prep, tit for tat with any other sport. The same reasons as how football has become an official sport now. from the times of hobby into competition is the same path that esports is taking now, from leisure to competition.
We always think of surfers as lazy, good for nothing. But nowadays it's different. They eat well, they discipline themselves well. It's changed completely. In fact, they want to get into surfing, excel, and then go for contests and make money.
Just thinking about surfing,
Yeah.
I cannot imagine money to be made. Yeah, like I can't imagine like, okay, if I went into surfing seriously for like 2 years,
Yeah.
can't imagine I made much money.
No, you've got to be good.
Yeah.
You've got to be good and up at the very top to make money.
If someone came to esports and said, I want to join esports because I want to make money, I would say like, nah, that's not it. That's not why you come into esports.
But esports is very competitive too as well.
Very competitive.
Very competitive. You've got to be really good like you.
I mean, I had my years of practice as well.
You're still young.
Our retirement age is much earlier.
Really?
Yeah. The oldest gamer is 31.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think you could do what I do?
I can't. I have trouble
Not even trying.
No, I have trouble even understanding the computer.
What games were released in your time?
The Pac-Man.
Pac-Man?
That's it.
Okay.
For me, I wasn't interested. I'm more in sports.
But imagine if Pac-Man could earn you money. Every week there will be a tournament. If you can place top 3, you win like maybe $100.
But
Back in your day. You're telling me you wouldn't try?
No, what drew me to sports is because I like the outdoor.
Okay, fair enough. So do I think I could do what he does in surfing? I think in Singapore it's too tough. If I live somewhere where I can constantly have access to a wave, if I put in the amount of time that you have, I could surf.
Now that I talked to you, yeah, it looks clearer, you know. Maybe you should get into the SEA Games on a permanent basis. And hopefully later on you can expand to further up to the Olympics.
But in your opinion, like, you think?
Because like I said, it's mostly a physical thing, mostly. And this is like chess or whatever.
Yeah. The perspective that esports is not as competitive or is not at the same level as a sport, I think is a perception that needs to be changed.
Yeah, good point there.